Hello air signs, welcome back to my channel. I am Nicole Frolic of Inflexible Me, and today we're going to take a look into the last 2 weeks of February for you, see what's in store, see what the energies have to say. This is for my Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you have any air signs within your chart that falls into those four, this reading could be for you. If the messages do not apply to you, please do not try to force them to make them fit. Just throw them out and know that they were not for you. This is a general reading, so it cannot apply for everyone, but I'm going to do my best to read the cards as variantly as possible. If they do resonate with you, please, by all means, like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. What else is there? Oh, you guys, if you need your own tarot reading, I am still taking personals at the moment. So all that information is in the description below this video. You can head on to my website and purchase a reading there. What else? I think that's it. Let's get into the your reading and find out what's in store. All right, let's jump into your reading and find out what's in store. First, we start off with my sacred geometry deck. We're going to find out what is the main energy that you'd like to bring into the awareness for air signs for the last 2 weeks of February. What energy is most predominant right now, or most helpful to them? Please, may all messages serve air signs to their highest light and their highest good only. What would you like air signs to know? There we go. Oh, wow, air signs. You have dynamic. Wow, air signs. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Wow, that is super fun. This is a great energy to come out for you guys. So, harmonizing between layers and aspects of different origin. All right. Let's keep that in mind going forward for my air signs. We're also going to take a look into my working the light oracle here and find out what 2 messages they'd like to also start the reading off for you. I'm just looking at this dynamic card for you guys, and I'm getting like this psychedelic kind of vibe from it. And okay, first card that came out is Starseed. What lights you up? Ooh, fellow Starseeds, what is going on? What is making you super excited? Oops. I got this thing's on an angle here. There we go. Okay. So, okay, first off, let me just go back to the dynamic card, because I'm really getting this psychedelic feel from it, vibe. Like, I'm really getting that your visions are going to be quite predominant for the last couple weeks of Feb for you. And your visions are going to show you many different aspects that allow you to kind of harmonize them. So you're going to be kind of playing with, in some ways, polarities, things like that. But then we have the Starseed card. What lights you up? So, you know, when it comes to discovering your purpose, and I'm actually releasing my Waves of Light conference talk this week. So this actually, okay guys, watch that video, because I have a feeling it's going to help you, and it's going to pertain to this reading a little bit. It talks about navigating the map of your soul's journey. And it's all about this card here, Starseed, what lights you up, because there are 2 components to understanding the map of your, of discovering what like your whole soul's journey is here. And there's another component to it, which I'm not going to get into it right now unless the cards tell me to bring it up. But check out that video because I think it's going to be really helpful. So what is really lighting you up? And then you have, oh, beautiful. You have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So there may be some, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Some of you might be having some, I don't want to say doubts, but maybe some doubts about what is on your path here. And you know, there's an element here that's kind of coming up of the uncertainty of what lays ahead. And this idea of the dynamic energy coming forth for you guys is leaning me more to tell you that you have this really vibrant, dynamic part of you that wants to be unleashed. And the one thing that might be holding you back is this lack of knowing of the uncertain things in life, which happens everywhere. You know, like that's part of life. That's, I totally resonate with that because I'm someone who likes to know exactly what's out in front of me. I mean, who doesn't? But there's something here going on in this energy that is talking about this idea of you may be embarking on a new journey, a new twist on your path, I'm feeling compelled to say, that has to do with your starseed origins of what lights you up. And there is this dynamic part of you that really wants to be unleashed. So let's go into the tarot. I'm going to be using my Witch's Tarot for you guys to find out what the messages here are for air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What would you like them to know right now? For the last 2 weeks of February, what would you like to bring into their awareness? Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. We have 2. Oh, wow. Okay. You guys got 2 cards here. You have the 5 of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess. Wow. Okay. So there is, this is just so perfect. There is some intuition that is going to be coming in very strongly for you for the last 2 weeks of February that is going to release some sort of external conflict or conflict in your environment that you've been battling. There are some messages coming in from your higher self, perhaps your galactic family, your starseed family. It could be from your angels and any of your guides. You are being reached out to over the last 2 weeks, and it has to do with this path of yours that you're on, trusting this path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Are you not feeling supported right now on your path? Is there a lot of support on your path right now, or is there something that you know could be a little bit better, could be a little bit more in alignment with how you are feeling? Perhaps you're questioning some things. So, and the questioning too could come from this 5 of Wands in reverse, that it's causing some conflict in your external environment for you because things just aren't lining up anymore. And I think it's because there's this pull for this dynamic energy within you to be released. Yeah. Okay, let's find out some more. Let's find out what else we got going on here. So big intuition coming in, some mysteries. The realm of the mystery is coming forth to you. You also got this Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles, okay. So for some of you, you have been well on your path already, but you're looking for some extra guidance. There's a little bit of conflict coming up that might be challenging you a little bit, making you rethink some things, or just, it could be a little bit of that self-doubt or doubts from outside forces that are causing you to second guess where you've been investing your time. For others of you though, you're just starting out on your path and you are starting to get some insight into the fact that which you were investing in, okay, because when this card is upright, it's a lot of waiting for your harvest to come in and investment. And I'm feeling like with this card that there's something here that you've been investing in that really isn't paying off. And you're getting a lot of intuition about that this month, that what you've actually been investing in isn't what truly aligns with you, and you're going to get some intuitive hits on it. But it's all good because it's always been part of your path. So don't feel bad about it. Just know though that this might be coming up for you. So for some of you, this is like a whole new reset. And for some of you, it's you're on the path, but you're kind of in this, you're needing a little extra support. You're needing a little bit of a push forward, a sign, something to like let you know to keep going, if that makes any sense. Okay, so let's find out what else is coming in here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, last 2 weeks of Feb. What is coming in for them? What would you like them to know? Bring in to their awareness. There we go. Ooh. You guys have the World. Okay, so this speaks of a few things for you. This talks about the end of a cycle. So this cycle is coming, so you are reaching the end of a cycle so that you can start this new path, okay? This is also a card of victory. So for those of you who have been on this path and kind of questioning, and you are really connected to your starseed family, but you might just be going through a little bit of doubt, this is a victorious card for you. This is a victorious card for you. This is letting you know that you kind of completed a cycle along this path that is now opening you up to another a new adventure along it. It's almost like the terrain's going to change a little bit for you, is what I just heard, which is going to make it very interesting. And I don't know what that means, but take that as you will. Perhaps that's why you need this dynamic energy to come out, so that you can play with this idea of the different aspects and how to harmonize them. So taking what you've already learned, whether you're initially starting on this journey, okay, or not, or you've been on it for a while, and taking what you know from your life as you've known it, and then start harmonizing with all the things you're starting to take in right now. How do you marry those two together? I feel is important to say. Okay, what other messages do we have here? Nice. Okay, you guys have the Page of Wands here. So this is about very good news coming in. Better news that's kind of going to be better than what you expected. And it's a lot of it's news that has to do with your passions, your creative side, also your spiritual side. The wands do represent the spiritual element. So there is going to be some sort of message or news coming in towards you this last 2 weeks that pertains to this. And so I feel like these two cards are kind of connected, the Page of Wands and the High Priestess. So this news could be coming in through your intuition, or it could come in from someone that you know as well. You may have, you're going to have some synchronicities happening that really you can't deny. That kind of like, if you were straying off your path, are going to get you back on. And if you've been avoiding your path, it's time to start. Okay, what other messages do we have here? For Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what would you like them to know? What else will be helpful in this reading for them to know? Are there any other messages that you need to bring into their awareness? Here we go. Ten of Wands. So you've been carrying a really big burden. This is the ending of this cycle though, and you see like this world here is also confirming that for you. So you've now got 2 completion cards here. So whatever this is that has been weighing you down, it's really starting to come to a close. That cycle is ending. And it's a Wands. Again, this is about your passion. You've got the 5 of Wands here, you've got the 10 of Wands here, and the Page of Wands here. Something that has, and because we have this dynamic card here, that's like, it's a very passionate energy, dynamic, like it's just like, it's fast, it's powerful, it's like in your face, but not like in a bad way, but in like just people are, it's like it pulls you in. Like this dynamic energy just pulls you in. And this is kind of what I feel like you guys are going to be tapping into. And if you've been feeling like you've been missing this energy, it's going to be possible to tap into that for the last 2 weeks of February. If you start listening to your intuition and you start reevaluating what you've been investing yourself into. And you're going to get a lot of synchronistic messages coming in to help support you in this. Any other messages? Oh, I just heard spiritual burden. Oh, okay. You also have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so just to finish off on this, I was looking at the 10 of Wands and I just heard spiritual burden. For some of you, it's been something that you've been really wanting to connect with. You've been missing it in your life, and it's either you've put it on the back burner or you've avoided it altogether. And these last 2 weeks are kind of saying that's kind of coming to a completion, and you're going to be quite victorious because you have this High Priestess coming in. Now, the 6 of Cups here is all about soulmates. It's about nostalgia. It's about great memories. Okay, so this dynamic energy is going to be made possible from this this spirit of childhood. Like your inner child is going to come out and play. Like this, you know, as we get older and we become adults, and I mean, some of us never grow up, but you know, we have this spirit of laughter and play and just no care in the world. Oh, some of you have been really missing this idea of having carefree elements in your life, and this is confirming that this is going to be ending. It could be related to a soulmate, helping you bring that in. Someone from your past might be coming in. I'm getting like this, there's a lot of connection here. It could be someone from your past lives. It could be someone from your star family, connected to your star family. Whatever or whoever it is, it's going to show you this element that has been missing because of this burdenness, this Five of Wands, this conflict that you've got here. It's going to remind you of the laughter and joy that's kind of missing in your life. Okay. 3 cards just fell out. So we have this first card is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords talks about like a stalemate, trying to make a decision and not being able to make it. There's something that you don't want to see. This could be what pertains to trusting your path, or whatever's holding you up on your path. Again, whether you're just starting or you're well on your way into it, you've reached some sort of stalemate where you're covering your heart here. You're guarded. You're guarding your heart. You're not sure which way to go. And you could make the decision quite easily if you just took the blindfold off of what it is you don't want to see right now. So there's something that you need to look at. We do have this Justice card come in here. Now this is the sign of Libra. This could be you guys. It could be one of you for the Libras who are watching this. But it also talks about balancing the scales. It talks about bringing in balance. So this decision that is caused a stalemate for you has to do with balance. It has to do with bringing back some harmony into your life. Also, making things fair again. Like things haven't been very fair for you. And this card is kind of coming in to help you if you can get out of this stalemate. And then the last card that we have is this Four of Wands. And this Four of Wands is a union, a reunion, a celebration of stability. It could be a relationship for you. It could be just having a very strong foundation of home. Whatever it is, it's a very stable card. I mean, again, this card is kind of my twin flame card. And so when it comes out with this Six of Cups soulmate card, and I've been getting that, and then you have the Starseed card up here too. I don't know. There's something going on here that could pertain to you getting some assistance in helping you making this decision and helping you find some just outcomes for you, so that you can get here, so that you can get to this place of like happy home, happy fulfilled life. You know, this Four of Wands really talks to you about your path and what makes you, what kind of brings in this dynamic energy, and why you come here as a starseed on this planet, why you show up here, what your mission is. Your mission is also very tied into your joy. Okay, your mission is a part of what really lights you up. So what does light you up? That's a really important question to be asking yourself for the last 2 weeks of February here. So this is a very awesome reading, guys. You just really want to. You've got an ending of there's 2 cards here talking about an ending of a cycle. You have soulmate cards here, plus the Starseed card here. So this may have something to do with you could be getting help. You know, you could be getting a lot of help in this situation. Maybe you've been needing help. If you have and you've been asking for it, it's showing up for you. And if it's not showing up for you in the form of a person, it's going to be showing up for you in the form of synchronicities, messages from the divine for you. And it's just this reevaluation that needs to happen about your path. Now, when you're reevaluating something, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to go a completely different direction, okay? For some of you, you might, but for some of you, it may just be tweaking, pivoting along your path a little bit. Keep your crown chakra open so that you can receive these divine gifts, divine messages coming in, because you may get some insight into something that you haven't really been thinking about. Allowing this energy of dynamic, this frequency of dynamic to support your ability to harmonize between the layers and aspects of the different origins and frequency is talking about how you're trying to, like, this also speaks to this card of justice, like balancing things out, you know, bringing things in, the what is familiar and what is completely new. How do you reconcile all of that? Like that's kind of what's going on for the last 2 weeks of Feb for you guys, and it's actually quite exciting. This is an exciting reading for you guys to be on, because I feel like things are going to be revealed with this High Priestess. She's all about the secrets, and there may be some things coming in that you weren't aware of that now you will be, and will be very helpful in you making this decision and coming out of the stalemate if you have been feeling a little stuck. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I'm asking my moon oracle for some last messages for you guys, and you guys have a fiery climax approaches. Wow. Well, that just talks about dynamic. Now, a fiery climax approaches. So we have this ending of this cycle here. And we have this stalemate too. So like there's this ending of a cycle as well as like coming out of a stalemate but it's ending a really like burdensome cycle. So that's really good news. And the World is a victory card. Four of Wands also speaks of success and happiness. So does the Six of Cups. There's so much good energy here. You've got the Justice card. You've got a lot of positive power behind this that I think you're going to either make a decision that really surprises you, or you're going to have some insight come in that completely busts through the doors of possibility. Like there's going to be a door that completely busts open for you that you didn't even know was there. It's not even that you didn't know how to open it. You didn't even know it was there. Like that's what I'm kind of picking up here. And I'm just going to ask for one more message for my air signs. Way too many cards here. Just one more message for them. What would you like to leave air signs with? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what last message would you like to leave with them? Oh, this is a perfect card for you guys. So you guys got show the world the real you. And look, it's going right beside that Starseed card. So this speaks to this whole part of like what really lights you up. What are you hiding behind that is hiding your passions? Because there's a lot of passion. You got Wands on all corners here, okay? Wands are flanking this reading, which means there's something here that's tied into your passion and it's tied into your spiritual journey, okay? What is it that you are either hiding from yourself or hiding from the world that really needs to come forth? And part of that is like, what lights you up? What lights you up? So you're just like, woo, you got some like hot energy coming in that's gonna like, I feel like it's boosting you. Like I feel like I'm just gonna get a major boost at the end of February. Like that's what these 2 weeks are about. It's like if you've been feeling kind of like on your knees about something, this is gonna like, not only just you're gonna get a hand pulling, like it's almost like there's gonna be a springboard underneath you that just like lifts you off like a rocket. If that makes any sense. So that's super cool. Oh, fun to be an air sign. Okay, air signs, if this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you know anyone who's an air sign who has air in their chart and you know they'll benefit from this reading, please share that with them. If you need your own personal reading or some more insight into this, I do offer tarot readings, so please check that out. I also do tarot and coaching combos. So if you want to like sit down with me and go through it and get some more insight, we can do a half coaching, half tarot session as well. I think that's it, guys. I wish you an awesome last 2 weeks of February. It looks amazing. Like, tell me about the springboard action that happens, because I'm seeing you guys like, it's like fireworks, like this idea of dynamite, like something's like just gonna completely like explode within you, and it's gonna explode in your heart, and it's just gonna really open things up. So it's a really exciting, this is an exciting reading. So please let me know what's going on in the comments, and I love you all. I'll be back with you at the end of the month.